behalf of the Clark County School District, we just want to welcome you here today to this momentous occasion where we are about to cut the ribbon on what promises to be an amazing facility space for our students. So before we get started, I do want to bring up our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Sonona Thomas, who will give you all a brief welcome.
Good morning. On behalf of the Clark County School District and the Clark County Board of Education, I welcome you to our ribbon cutting for our lab. I've had the opportunity to go in, to tour, and to try my skills, which were not very effective. So I need to enroll in a class as well. But we are beyond excited about the opportunity that this will provide for our students, what it will do for workforce education in Athens, Clark County. And we thank each of you who played a part in making this a reality for our kids. We know that it is going to have huge positive implications for them and their future. So thank you for the role that you played, and welcome to our ribbon cutting.
I think there's a lot of love in the soil here, and it really pervades the air here. And I'll tell you, when you're involved in taking care of young people to any degree, whether you're a teacher or an administrator or a community advocate or a parent, heaven knows, or a student, you can have trying times. You can get weary, you can get confused, you can be uncertain, you can be bored. But I think the fact that we're all here today means that we have done what the great Curtis Mayfield said we should do, which is keep on pushing. And pushing to have a better and a stronger and a more resilient and a more mutually supportive community. And that's really what today is all about. And I want to leave you with this quick story as a case in point. When I was principal at Classic City High School, I met a young woman, Ms. McIntosh, probably 7 or 8 years ago. And she came to Classic City, a 16-year-old young woman with a child, and another on the way. And I can remember during the latter months of her pregnancy, driving up Tallahassee Road to Vaughan Road to set up a computer in her apartment so that she could do her work online. And, you know, as I think every parent, every educator, every child kind of has thought, I thought, what's the future hold for Ms. McIntosh? Well, the future held a couple of difficult years. She had to leave school for a while. But when I was working with Foothills Charter High School, she returned to school and became a dual enrollment student at Athens Technical College. She got her certificate in welding technology, and well-known local employer snapped her up because, of course, they are in need of welders, deeply in need of welders. So she was hired at $16.50 an hour with the promise that if she hung on for 6 months, she was going to be making $19 an hour. Now, as a then 20-year-old parent of 2 kids, she probably had the promise of easily doubling the income that she ever thought she could have made in her life. And in fact, giving her young children a better life than ever would have been imaginable otherwise. And that's due to this kind of collaboration, this kind of partnership, and this kind of love that pervades the Athens community. So that's what this is all about today. So God bless you, and let's go ahead and get on with the ribbon cutting.
I want to ask you guys a series of questions that I learned recently doing my research about manufacturing. So some fast facts, if you will. Did you know that manufacturing sector employs approximately 12 million people throughout the United States? Put that another way, manufacturing employs about 8% of the American workforce. Did you know that manufacturing accounts for 11% of the U.S. GDP, which is the monetary value of all finished goods and services made within this country? That's more than agriculture, that's more than construction, that's more than transportation, and sorry, Georgia Power friends, that's more than utilities. Did you know that manufacturing pays about 12% more than other U.S. industries. So to the point the mayor made, these are good paying jobs and will ultimately help our students and our community in a very large way. Those numbers, GDP, the pay rate, etc., they're impressive and probably play a role in why we're here today to open this advanced manufacturing facility here. Americans love to consume goods, and we rely on our manufacturers to be ready and able to produce those goods when we want them. We owe a great deal of thanks to our friends in the manufacturing industry. Today I want to thank our local manufacturers for their contributions to help bring our advanced manufacturing lab to life. They are true partners, and partnership is the backbone to any successful career academy. Athens Community Career Academy exists to produce career-ready workforce, but it is our industry partners that guide us as educators in knowing what curriculum, what equipment, and what employability skills need to be provided to our students for the ultimate win-win scenario. We are here today because our industry partners put in the heavy lift to plan and implement this program, and we here at ACCA stand ready to provide you with a direct workforce pipeline to fulfill your vision and to make our collective community a better place to be. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody that has given me the opportunity to be here. This is something that I've absolutely found a passion in, working with the students and teaching them things that they had no clue before. One of my focuses is really giving the students an ability to stand up for themselves in both their career and their individual lives. And I want to go ahead and take the time to tell you that while COVID did kind of set us back, we have been pushing forward, and already to this point, we've already pushed 11 students through a welding program, and all 11, thank you, all 11 already got their American Welding certification on their first try. That being said, the Career Academy has been nothing but hospitable for me, and I wanted to say thank you especially to everybody there, as well as my mentors at the Career Academy while I take on this new role, and I also want to thank Workforce Innovators of America for giving me the opportunity. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the lab. If you have any questions, we do have some students set up to answer what they've been going through, and of course I'm here to help you if you'd like. Thank you.